DraftKings Sportsbook is the best place to bet touchdowns. I have teamed up with DraftKings to bring you all your favorite ways to bet touchdowns as we start to wrap up this NFL season. New customers can turn $5 into $300 if your bet wins. Paid in bonus bets, the crown is yours. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, use the code SONNEN, stay on the action, and use your bonus bets on DraftKings same-game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Love the thrill of live betting? Bet live on star player props and in-progress games right as they happen. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy Sports and have the shot to win cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code SONNEN and bet just $5 on any wager and get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. That's promo code SONNEN only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Patty Pimblett enjoys a size advantage. Evident at the face-off with Justin Gaethje. That's a headline. And look, when you get two gorillas that are going to get in a steel cage and start throwing punches and kicks at one another, like there's only so many things you can talk about. I don't blame this reporter, right? We got a weigh-in day. You cover the weigh. You're facing two guys. Oh, what are you going to say? These two guys stared at each other. But what are you going to say? I don't blame the report, but the level of ridiculous to it is very tough. You're going to weigh two guys in at 155 pounds. Now, let me tell you something. Okay, let me make this really clear for you. If you weigh 155 pounds, do you want to know what you weigh? You're not a lightweight. Would you like to know what you weigh if you weigh 155 pounds? Not enough. Okay. If somebody asks me, what do I weigh? Well, my answer is to any human being alive, enough. That's what I weigh. What do you want to do? What do you got on your little mind? You want to step outside and do this? You want to wait till Saturday? What do you want to do? You want to roll up our sleeves and arm wrestle? What is it you want to do? Hey, Chael, how much do you bench? You want to know how much I bench? I bench enough. What is it that's on your mind, my friend? If you weigh 155 pounds, you want to know what you weigh? You don't weigh enough. What difference does it make? I've never got it. What difference does it make? If you go to a practice room, now this is literal, okay? And this is very tough. I know, I understand that guys don't like this, but I'm just telling you, if you go in any practice room, there's going to be two sides to the room. That will be universal. You can be in Dagestan, you can be in Hong Kong, you can be in San Jose. Any way you want to do it, when practice starts, there's two sides of the room. And it's perfect. Absolutely anybody on this side of the room can go. Any two guys can go. And by the way, you don't know who's going to win. It's not like, well, that guy's 170 and that guy's 185. No, trust me, it's not like that. 70-pounder will get the jump on him all the time. You go to the other side of the room, you got the 25-pounders and the 35-pounders, the 45 and the 55-pounders. It's not like the 55-pounders just go with the 55-pounders. You grab anybody on that side of the room. And by the way, you don't know who's going to win. They're all the same size. If you're 125 or 155, you all weigh the same thing. If you're 170 to 205, you all weigh the same thing. If you're heavyweights, you weigh something different. There's three classes. That's it. So Patty enjoys a size advantage. They weigh the same thing. And they're going to get on a scale and they're going to prove it. So they come to a face-off. Two guys that weigh the exact same thing. This isn't Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua, which, by the way, there was no headline written that Anthony Joshua enjoys a size advantage over Jake Paul. It was obvious. You took a picture. A picture's worth 1,000 words. You don't really need to put it in a headline. You just show the picture. If it's true, everybody will see it. In this case, it's not true. You have two guys that weigh the same thing. Not as much as they wish they did. That's the title they're fighting for. They're fighting for the we weigh not as much as we would like to weigh title. And it's an interesting thing. Like, it's a very interesting thing when you cut beyond a weight class. It's very interesting. So okay, let's say there's 155. and let's say the next weight class is 170 and you weigh 167. It would make a level of sense if you weigh 167. If you're under 170, it would make a level of sense to go down to the nearest weight class. What doesn't make sense is to weigh 175, pass 170, and go to lightweight. And when I say what it doesn't make sense, all that I mean is if you weigh more than 170, then you can fight at 170 and not worry about the other guy being bigger. If you weigh 175 pounds and you pull down to 170, there's not an argument for I'm not big enough. That the I'm not big enough argument only comes for a guy that is under the weight class. These aren't Chael's rules. This is how it works. If you ever want to say, I'm not big, give you a great example. Israel Adesanya went up and he fought Jan Blachowicz. Weight class was scratched because it was for a title. Izzy is big and bloated and had breakfast before he went and had his shorts and droops on and was 203 pounds. He could make the argument that I'm undersized, and he, in fact, was. But if you weigh the weight class, if you pull down even 2 or 3 pounds, if the weight's 170 and you weigh 170, you lose that ability. And I just make this statement: when you have Patty and you have Justin, I don't know what Justin gets up to. Justin's a perfect 155 pounder. He is not big enough for 170. He should be fighting at 55. He does fight at 55. So Justin's hands are clean on this, but Patty, Patty will get in the ring above 170. And that's where things start to get weird. Well, wait a minute. If you've not only passed your weight class, you've passed the weight class above you when the fight starts. It is one of those things. Like, what are you doing down there in the first place? Sometimes there is an answer, right? Like some guys have a body fat and they've got to lean out. It's not as though this is a broad stroke that solves all problems. It's just a very strange thing that on the day of weigh-ins, where they're both going to weigh 155, a reporter takes a photo where they look the exact same size, which, by the way, they literally are, and then deems that one guy has a size advantage. When the fight rolls around, Gaethje will be somewhere about 68. Patty will be about 74. 6 pounds is the same thing. I mean, at what number can I get you to agree that you weigh the same? At what number does your little cowardly mind understand that you two weigh the same? Does it have to be 0.0? Can we do it at 0.6 of a pound? Can we do it at 1 pound? If there's a 1 pound separation, can we agree you weigh the same thing? 6 pounds is the same thing.